Okay, in order to do this heart construction, you're going to need 4 things. You're going to need either a pen or pencil, a compass, a pink or a red marker or a crayon, colored pencil, whatever you can get your hands on, and a straight edge or a protractor, whatever you, again, can get your hands on. The very first thing we're going to do is we are going to start off the way you would start off constructing an equilateral triangle. So I'm going to make a Venn diagram, basically. So one circle. Where the center of my circle is, I'm going to put a point. And I'm going to just darken on the edge of my circle so I know where to make my other endpoint. That would be like a segment if I were to connect them. And then I'm going to put my point on the circumference of the circle. The pencil point would go through the center to make this second circle. So now I have a Venn diagram. Okay? The next thing we're going to do is we are going to place a point down here. And we are going to use our straight edge and connect the center point to the bottom point here. And we're going to start up here. One line straight down. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So the center point to the bottom point. And we're going to start down here and stop at the circumference of that circle. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to place a point right here at the top, and we are going to connect this point to this point and this point, which we created making the 2 diagonal looking lines. So you should have an equilateral triangle staring back at you right now, but upside down almost. Okay. The next step is to take your compass. Okay, keep it at the same distance, the same radius distance from the center of the circle down to the bottom. And you're going to go by the circumference of your circle and make a small arc on this side and do the same thing over here. Okay? Keeping that same exact distance, you're going to place your circumference, or your compass in 2 lovely points. You're going to place your compass on the point where the arc touched the circumference, and starting down at the bottom, we are going to make an arc like so. I'll try to darken that so you can see that a little bit better. We're going to do the same thing from the other side. Starting at the bottom, going upwards. Okay? The next thing we're going to do, you are going to take the point up top here, place your compass point, your pencil point will be at the center of the circle, and we are going to continue this lovely curve upwards. What we do to one side, we have to do to the other to keep this heart looking symmetrical. Okay, so this should be the figure that you guys see. Of course, it's upside down, but I will right side it up. This should be what you have in front of you, so you could see the shape of the heart starting to appear. The next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make our compass a little bit smaller. And we are going to make perpendicular bisector marks for this segment right here and this segment right here. So that is going to be opening it up a little bit more than halfway. What we do to one side, we must do to the other to keep our heart looking symmetrical. Okay. Keeping the compass open the same exact distance, we're going to mark off this point and this point so that we have them. And we're going to place our compass point on that intersecting mark. We're going to go to this center point here, and we're going to make a nice curve, like so. And do the same thing from that you did on the other side to this side. And we're finished. So now you may take your red marker, crayon, pink marker, and just outline your heart. And there you have it. You've just used the constructions of an equilateral triangle along with a perpendicular bisector in order to create a lovely heart. Thanks for watching.